I think Christ in public life, it's just become more complex in the last few years. Even as we work with people in the entertainment world in Los Angeles, we've started to focus on the book of Daniel or Joseph working for Pharaoh in Egypt because we're not in a world that's dominantly run by Christians or by leadership that is pro-Christian. In fact, it's mostly hostile, in some ways worse in the UK, but we experience it in America as well. And so in discipling people, talking about Daniel, how did he work for a complete pagan, complete narcissist, yet not compromise? And so it's finding the discernment. How do we be shrewd as serpents, yet innocent? And we've focused too much on being innocent and just kind of minding our own business, and the culture's walked away from us. And so we talk to Christian Concerns, great to be with them. How do we stop being just minding our own business and engage in how really to interact with our neighbors and seek positions in culture and institutions, academic, journalists, media, politics, where we can be salt and light, where we've been largely absent or silent. For too long we have either withdrawn from the culture or we've gone into it, but years later those Christians don't look anything different than the culture, and both are impotent. Neither of them is really impacting culture, transforming culture, and thus we have a culture that's hostile to our faith. So we train people to go in, we give them kind of rubric. There's three things. You need orthodoxy, orthopraxy, and orthopathos, Latin terms for right doctrine, right practice, and then right passions. You need all three. It's not good enough to just love Jesus and have great devotionals, but to me and my Bible, I'm not out in the culture. It's also not enough to have great theology, but be in the white ivory tower and you don't get out in the culture. The other mistake is we run into the culture, but we don't have a relationship with Christ that's strong, and we don't have good theology. You need all three, or you will be a sitting duck for the enemy. He'll take you off task, and next thing you know, you will look nothing like Christ, and therefore have no impact. So we train people how to live, think, and create from a biblical worldview, but stay in the mainstream. We need to be salt and light. Now, I get the Christian Concern emails even in America, and it's great for me to understand what's going on in the UK, that the struggle is not so different. There are different dynamics, but we all need to be together and understand the critical nature of engaging culture and asking, how do we lift Christ high in a winsome and shrewd way and not just sit back and let the culture take over? And I'm proud to be here and to speak with Christian Concern and just to engage people doing great work.